Hello everybody, it is Isame of YouTube, or better known as the Book of Logic on Twitch. I haven't posted on YouTube in such a long time, and I've been a kind of a secret theorist in the background of the Five Nights at Freddy's world. So what better way to spark my channel back up with just a good old how-to of beating Ennard. So this was pre-recorded on stream, so I'm sorry for the little logic down below, and then my little donation bar right there, so sorry about that. But now basically this is just a little beginning of how to get there, so if you don't know how to get there, I'll explain to you right now. So you just have to do the whole baby stuff with clicking your left cheek, typing in the passcode. Passcode is randomly generated, so if you ask me, hey, what's the passcode so I can do it faster, it's randomly generated. There is no faster way to do this, but getting here in night 5 is super easy. All you have to do is click the right vent and then just walk over here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will not die unless if there's a secret Easter egg that has not been found. So after that, you're going to grab the little mark, and then you're just going to send her on her way. And then if you want a little tidbit, if you shine your flashlight up top, I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did right there. You can see just 2 little eyes staring at you. And I've been theorizing today, and I believe that is actually Ennard staring at you. Sorry, for some reason I keep adding a B to his name. I don't know why. But then we're going to quickly leave, and she's going to tell us to move forward. As soon as she tells us that, we're going to hit WD and then shift. Run as fast as we can to the right. Because you can't see, you can't flash, so it's not even going to tell you. But if you did the Easter egg right, you should be access granted. Now, if you get access denied at this point, that means you still have to complete the minigame. But if you beat the game, then you can go to the extra screen, and at the bottom left corner, you're going to see a little blip of... If you hover your mouse over the bottom left corner, you're going to see a little blip of baby in like an 8-bit form. Complete that Easter egg with all the cupcakes given to the kids and the ice cream given to the proper portion, then you're gonna be able to get here. So that just unlocks that. So as soon as we get here, now let's start off with this. So we have 3 entry points. We have left, right, and mid. Now left and right, now this is going to be a little complicated on how I explain this. Left and right have 3 to 4 audio cues per Ennard's run. I don't know how to even explain that in a better way. Per Ennard. I'm just going to say per run. So I say 3 to 4 because of this. So there are 2 cameras and 3 points in which he's at down the hallway. There's the back, there's start, and then there's end, aka end is door. So there's gonna be back, start, and door. Now the wild card, and I'm gonna add this as subtly as I can, there's a wild card in both camera 3 and 4. There are wild cards that he occasionally goes in there for whatever reason, and sometimes he does, sometimes he does not. So that is up to you, and also that is why I want to say it's a wild card, because you want to say there's 3, but sometimes there's 4 and it throws you off. So just, you want to check the cameras as little as possible, and that's why I say just listen, and if you hear the third, usually on the 3rd audio cue, I check just to make sure that if he's not there or if he's left. You'll see me do that multiple times. But you want to try to not look at the camera as much as possible, because if you look at the camera, you're going to run out of power. If you run out of power, you're probably going to die, because there's a good chance, because out of what I figured out, Ennard has a very short patience and will kill you right off the bat. So if you're trying to figure out, well, Isame, or whatever your name is, because some people can't pronounce my name, that's okay. What should my power be by 5 a.m.? Well, good question. It should be around 20 to 8%. 8% is your absolute minimum. And even then, it's really risky. Like, you have to be super lucky to even make it on 8%. So your best bet is try to get around 20%. Now, don't worry. I did this video, I believe it was 15%. And I still made it out. I have the 3 stars, I have video proof, it's all right here, so it's okay. Now, while left and right are the same, so everything I said for the left side is equal to the right, as ironically enough, I'm spinning my mouse around and I'm just staying loose, staying comfortable, trying to get everything figured out. Now, in mid, there's only 2. You just hear once and then twice, and then he'll be at the twice, he's gonna be right at the vent. And I'll check every once in a while just to make sure, because mid is really a wild card also, because there is no mid cue, because sometimes left and right sounds like it's coming from mid, but it's still not. So it's really controversial on what I'm telling you. I understand, and it's really hard to understand. Just that's the best option I can give you. Just if you check the cameras, don't cycle through them. If all else fails, check 1, 2, and 5. Just constantly, just boom, boom, boom. Check, yep, just 1, 2, and 5. Just boom, boom, boom. Just keep checking those as fast as you can. Not very often, because trust me, you won't need to. But you won't want to until around 4 a.m. because he is, quote unquote, he is getting very aggressive on 4 a.m. and at 5 a.m. he goes insane. Like, he tries to get you as many points as you'll just hear audio cues, audio cues, audio cues, audio cues. That is where you have to stay calm, collected, and you have to listen. And it's best if you have bi-directional headphones that are able to tell between if it's forward, backward, or anything else in between. At least if it's able to tell between left and right, that you'll be good, or else you're probably not gonna get too far. But oh, one little tidbit: if you type in 1987, you'll see those little screens right there, and you know what those are? That is FNAF 4's bedroom. That is the bedroom up top. That is the spring trap that is the spring trap mini game on the left, and then that is right above the bed on the right. Now, what on the right there is I'm seeing is it's still the Freddy, and you'll see up top that he just got there. I heard the audio cue and I shut it. It's simple. It's simple stuff. So by around 4 a.m. I'm already gonna have probably at least 30% and I did really good, and even then I still kind of struggled. Especially is you can't predict how long Ennard will stay there. So he is also the main wild card. You can predict as much as you want how everything will go. That's not always how everything will work. Now, I hope this video gives you all the courage you need to get through this. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, share it, put in your video, show your friends, be like, oh hey, this kid explained it in a semi-decent well. I'm also going to be putting down in the description a better worded way of explaining it besides the way I'm explaining it now. Just, you know, something people can look at, because there are both visual and audio learners. So if people read it, some people will hear it better than reading it. Some people will hear it better than reading it. Some people will read it better than hearing it. It's the same. So, but I'm going to link a description of my Twitch. And if you found this video helpful, leave a like. Let me know. Just talk to me. I'm lonely. I'm not that lonely. It's okay. But other than that, thank you very much. And just remember one thing. When you make it to night 5, there is a giant chance that you'll be pulling a FNAF 1 2020 mode where you have to just hope the Lord that you'll be lucky enough that he will take his ending routine longer than usual. Other than that, I'm going to leave you off and enjoy me beating this. Peace off.